recorder on my laptop.
Oh.
Or my desktop.
Yeah, I'm back on now. I do my shows in 1, 2, 3, 4, and then what I do is I have a document where I have it written my titles. So all I got to do is go in, copy, paste, hit enter, bang, I'm back on within like maybe seconds. So it's like turning over a cassette tape. After you're done with it, just turn it apart side two. That's.
Am I still breaking up pretty bad right here in this area? Because
no,
I am
actually,
literally
it's not real
standing
good
next to my Wi-Fi.
Oh no, it's coming in real good. Is your voice? Of course, like I said, the Spreaker mixer here shows it in lights. I have a light up meter, and you're coming in through on that meter real good. Because I have it all round up on the mixer, and it goes right back into the computer. But if I turn the microphone on, then I'll get that feedback. Because I have it rounded right back into the computer. Even with
your headset? Oh,
yeah,
wait.
Yeah.
Does your headset have a microphone?
No. I'm using a radio station type of microphone.
Push in. Come on.
As a matter of fact...
hold on, my son's home. Give me 2 seconds. Okay. I don't know. Gary, show let him on the Xbox.
Do you agree? Do you agree?
Should I let him on?
Yeah, well, let's say hello.
Come here. This is Bo.
How you doing, Bo?
He wants to know if he can go on the Xbox.
Well, yeah, you can probably go on the Xbox. Will you play a game? What kind of game do you play?
Do you play a game?
Let me show you.
Yeah, I've seen those before. That's the new Lego game, huh? Yeah, that's great.
Mm-hmm. He loves Legos. Yeah, he also plays Halo, and I caught him playing his dad's Battlefield, and what was the other one?
That might not be good for
Auto.
a young man. That's with guns and everything, isn't it? I've seen somebody play it. I have some friends who play video games. I don't really play them, but I have friends who do. Yeah, I've seen that game.
Well, I was a gamer for a while. I was a PC gamer. Okay, quiet. Podcasting. Shh. He's got to work on that.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I use this kind of microphone, a radio station type microphone. Well, not exactly a radio station type.
Oh, that is so bitchin'. I need one like that. I
did have a headset but my headsets break so fast. Either I'm a klutz with them or something. Yep. I've stepped on so many of them.
Oh, I'm glad I'm not the only one. I don't feel like a dork now.
I've stepped on a bunch of them. I've lost I don't know how many headphones over a quarter of a year. They either end up somewhere.
I buy way too many headphones. I should stop.
Sorry, you.
But yeah, I kind of missed the pair I had. I had a good pair that had a microphone on them. And I used to walk around and talk.
Okay, Bo, quiet now. Thank you. In fact, I should give him this headset, and I should grab my cheaper one so that way I don't hear his game in the background. But anyways, okay. So are you still broadcasting?
Oh, yeah, I'm back on the air. I just, like I said, you turn around like you do a cassette tape, start all over again. Copy, paste, the next title, back on. Copy, paste. I use my copy, paste all the time for stuff like that. It makes it real easy. Then I just hit the enter button, back on the air. This is great, actually. I should use this Facebook more than the other one. I don't use Skype all that much. I don't think I've ever really used Skype. I'll go on the air, forget to turn it on. So I thought, Facebook is doing a good job with this. As a matter of fact, I even think about sending a live feed of video feed of me doing this show for some reaction. And maybe that would probably get me some calls, maybe. I don't know. That's probably fine if we're not doing that. Because everybody's doing a live feed nowadays.
Yeah, you said that once before to me, that you don't get very many guests.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I've had to go and search for guests, and the best chance that I've had at guests is actually as soon as like their favorite show ends. They I'll be like, hey, well, if I start up a podcast, anybody want to come on? I mean, I don't need the high priority guests. I don't need.
That would cost me anyway. This one guest I wanted on, I think I would have to pay for him to be on. He was a Bible prophecy expert.
Well, I've got somebody waiting to come on, so let me call you back here in a few. I'm gonna start mine. I'm actually running out of time to do a little one. Let me do this one. Let me do this podcast. It's gonna be live.
Okay.
But then I'll call you back afterwards.
Okay, good. All right.
Okay.
Oh, thanks for calling. That was fun. All right.
Well, we'll get more into talking and stuff. I'll call you back and we'll do another live broadcast together, and I'll pop up with a quiz or something for you.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's good.
All right. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, thanks for coming on.
I promise I'll be longer next time and we'll have more fun.
Okay, that'd be great.
All right. I'll talk to you later.
I'll talk to you later. All right, bye-bye now. Okay, that was Rachel Jarvis doing our vid today on the Gary Russen program on GJRB on Spreaker across America and around the world. And Rachel Ozzy Jarvis, one of our newest add-ons to the program, and we thank you so much for coming on the show and making this show more interesting than just my 3-hour rant extravaganza. Speaking of which, I do have Sam Day. I got to organize an interview with him. He's our musician. Recorded a brand new song, which absolutely we've been playing here quite a bit. It's a great song. It is called The Roses, and it's an incredible song. Kind of a Christian artist that we've had on here from time to time here on GJRB. We've played his songs, and absolutely fabulous. And I'm going to get a hold of him because I have an interview segment in a new show here on GJRB Online called Artist Spotlight, featuring brand new artists on GJRB, and some of the newest artists on our program. We're going to do that. I'm a friend of mine, Brian Harrison, who is the artist, a Christian artist. Plan on getting him in for an interview with another future program. And then coming up, we have Swing Time, which is my classic big band show. Glenn Miller and Tommy Dorsey. And our featured artist, we're going to be doing the music of 1945 on our next edition of Swing Time here on GJRB Online. And this program, as a matter of fact, it's on hold because I need printer ink. I wrote the program to record as a podcast, timed out. All the songs are timed out, but I haven't had a chance to do that program. I had to put it on hold until I got printer ink so that I could print the log for the program and I can record it. It is a fabulous show. Swing Time, and that'll be coming up as soon as I get the printer ink, I will have that show. I will announce when it will air, and when we're going to upload it and publish it as a podcast. And I will have it for you here on GJRB. 1945 will be the year, and we'll feature the music of Swing Time here on GJRB Online, here on Spreaker. And glad to be with me today on GJRB Online on Spreaker across America and around the world, wherever you're listening on the internet, wherever you're listening to the Gary Russen program on GJRB, the What's Happening sound. Still the What's Happening sound. It was the year World War II ended, and the troops came home, and the music was fabulous, with big hits from Perry Como, Judy Garland, and the Andrews Sisters. The year was 1945. Listen to the year in music on the next Swing Time. I'm Gary Russen, and I'll be featuring the biggest hits from that year, along with trivial information about the prices of items such as groceries, the news events, the culture of 1945 on the next Swing Time.
Sound more like everyone else than anyone else. Hey, all right, it's Kip Casper.
Spreaker is the website which turns anyone into a radio DJ. Log on to Spreaker.com for listening to thousands of radio channels and start creating your own radio today.
Giving new artists what they deserve the most: recognition and airplay. GJRB.
This is Michael J. Martin, and you're listening to the Gary Russen program on GJRB Online.
And welcome back to the Gary Russen program on GJRB Online on Spreaker across America and around the world. 3:42 Central Time Zone right now across America. Beautiful day in Clinton, Iowa. Sunshine all over. We got sunshine in Clinton, by the way. Rachel, it's a beautiful day today. Clear skies, fluffy clouds, pretty much. Although looking at the radar, I think we're expecting some rain. The temperature this weekend and starting over into Monday is going to be near 80 degrees. We're going to get 80 degrees. And fantabulous. So we're going to, we're way overdue for weather on the fives, aren't we? Why don't we just do that while we got a chance here? We're going to be here about 2 minutes. So I thought what we'll do is weather on the fives and then get into some birthdays. Do some of that. Let's see here. I want to go down to where we do the weather on the fives. That's our weather area. Let's take a look at some temperatures across America right now as we do weather on the fives. Yeah. All right, let's take a look at some national weather across America right now and see what's going on. And why is it that the Weather Channel, whenever I click out of it, they drop me? I just had them on there, and now I got to re-log in. Go figure that now. So I'm going to see if I can continue as Gary Russen. No, I'm not going to do that. Okay, I'm going to try this again. Okay, it keeps telling me a wrong password. I'm supposed to be able to keep it. Let's see. F 2555. Okay, update password. Okay, let's see if that'll work. Okay, yeah. Come on now. I'm gonna Sometimes after I get back in there, then I have to refresh it in order for me to get my details on my map and everything, and all my maps and everything. It's just like, what is it with this dumb thing? I just don't get it. Come on. It's going to give me the flub today. All right. What is this about this stupid thing? What is wrong with this weather system here? Okay. I saved updates. Saved updates, so what now? Okay, it's not going to do anything. All right, let's try this. I'm going to go out of that, do weather on the 5s again. I'll try it again in about 10 minutes. I'm going to go to my tablet where I have it maybe on here and see if maybe I can do that. I'm going to, I know I can do, sometimes what I just do on here is go into the, a new tab. Pull up a new tab. And then let's get the weather channel, because I had it on here once before. Oh, good. It's going to go out on me. Okay, so be it. All right, I'm going to try this again on here. For some reason, my weather is not working today. Don't know why, but it's not working. So I'm going to try to go back into the weather channel and see if I can get this to go back on. All right, log in. It asked me if I wanted to update the password. Should update the password. And for some apparent reason, oh, come on. Okay, it's going to be that. It's going to be stubborn. It's going to be stubborn. Okay, I'm going to have to do, and I updated my profile on here, and goodness knows whether or not, manage locations. Okay, it tells me I'm on here, so I manage locations. Okay, so let's see. Maybe if I hit manage locations and then come back. All right, here we go. Here's some of the temperatures across America. Mankato, Minnesota, 76 degrees and sunny. Billings, Montana, right now you're at 88 degrees and partly sunny. Portland, 56 degrees. And I was just talking to Rachel, and they were having rain there. So I'm going to look at your temperature right now. I'm going to take a look at that town she mentioned. I would have it on there. When I go back into my Spreaker public site, I will mention it. Let's see if I can find it on the map here, on the weather radar. Because I'm looking at the radar right now. And I'm not sure if I can maybe go forward on it. Go to that map. Let's see if I can find this town she's in. I'm going to check it here. There's Verona. Well, okay. I'm looking to see if maybe I find that town here. There's Eugene. Newport. There's even a town there called Sisters. Okay. Let's see down the block here. Here's Coos Bay. Okay, here's Coos Bay. And I'm looking at some of the, I think I see, let me see if I find that town now. Sounds like Coca-Cola. Let's see, there's Willow Creek. Eureka. You guys got a Eureka too. We don't. I got Aunt, well, God bless her soul, she's not around anymore, but I have cousins in California near Davis, and they have a town not far there called Eureka. Let's see. Cove Junction. I just wanted to see maybe if I could go just inside the map a little bit. Maybe I'll find it. Okay. Ooh, wait a minute. Okay, I'm not finding it. Okay, let's see if I find it. Crescent City. Okay, I'm all the way down past Eureka, and I'm not seeing it. So, well, let me see. I'll have to look at that off the air and see if I can find that town. But I see a lot of rain on your map, though. It looks heavy. Looks like you got some A lot of rain on your map. Wow. Scattered pretty much all over there. Grants Pass, Glendale. You even have a Myrtle Creek. Okay, Myrtle Creek. Let's see how close we are here. I'm looking at the map and I'm not finding it. So more than likely I'll find it when I'm off the air because I can look for it on purpose just to see if maybe I can pinpoint your location because I haven't done it in a while, but I do small town temperatures too. Small town temperatures and weather pretty much on this program. So I'll have to look for that. Otherwise, Pittsburgh, 57 degrees right now. Back home, my home city. 68 Madison, Wisconsin. Nashville, Tennessee, you're at 69 with rain. 76 Mankato, and let's see. Let's see. 76 Mankato. Portland, 56. And here in Clinton, Iowa, we still remain at 69 degrees right now at our GJRB Spreaker Studios at 3:51 Central Time, and this is our Freestyle Friday edition of the Gary Russen program on GJRB Online. Coming up, we'll be taking a break, and we'll be coming back with our final part. I'll give you our program schedule coming up on our next couple of days, when we're going to be on the air again live. Be off the air tomorrow. We don't broadcast live on Saturdays anymore. I plan on changing that, though. I plan on putting on Sports Page early in the day. But we'll only be on until 3 o'clock. See, I do a soundboard for our church and do our pastor, our church, Christian Community Fellowship. I'm the sound man for the praise team, and we do practice on Saturdays usually. And so I'm not home the rest of the day. And so I usually, now that started on Saturday, I don't plan live broadcast anymore on Saturdays. So that means that from now on we're going to only be on during the week, certain days that I've scheduled, and sometimes on Sundays we're going to do Christian rock all day, and on Mondays, coming up on Tuesday, we're going to be on the air again with our Positive Rock Show. Actually, no, doing rock worship music for like a couple hours. Got some good ones. New songs, too. Brand new stuff. And they're all fabulous. That's coming up right after our CCF church services. And next Friday, we're going to do the last 7 days, prophecy and various things talking about what's going on in the news and how it lines with Bible prophecy. Be recording another edition. I got to upload this one. I went Wednesday morning, but I do not have it uploaded yet. I'm working. I have to edit it. So I will have that ready to go for you possibly within the weekend. I'll probably do that tomorrow because I don't have to go to band practice tomorrow. So I'm going to try to edit that tomorrow and get that uploaded and published for the weekend. But I do have the current last 7 days ready to go. I just have it on the tablet here, and I have to put it up on the internet and then convert it and then upload it with my promos and stuff on it. Let's see. I wanted to take this time though to talk about a few things, and that includes the Gary Russen program here on Spreaker. And I do advertise. Okay, I don't really technically advertise. If you've heard the breaks, mostly it's promos for programs coming up. Various things like that, and some of the things that we do on here on GJRB. But I also do PSAs once in a while because I believe in that. I was running a series of PSAs called the National Suicide Lifeline, and then on for a while, and then I'm going to bring those back. I'm going to be rewriting those promos and then producing them again and putting them back up because those are old promos that need to be changed. That was back when Robin Williams committed suicide, and that's still a sad thing. So I will be updating those and putting those on, and a few other things I got to work on in production. So I'll be working on those. Also coming up, let's see, we got right after that, 2 o'clock Central next Friday, way out there, the strange, the bizarre, the unusual. I mean, one story that I forgot on the last show, and I promised I would do that. And it's a story about a woman who was picked up by the police. She was nude. She was, and she was a mermaid. She claims to be a mermaid because she had webbed feet, the whole works. Wonder how real that actually was. We'll talk about that. And the woman who was in the accident because she claimed she saw Bigfoot. Okay, that's her. And we'll go visit Linda Moulton Howe's Earth Files. Got a story in there that's real interesting about back home in my home state of Pennsylvania. They have been seeing very vicious werewolf or whatever it was. I don't know what they saw, but it disappeared in thin air. Yeah, disappeared in thin air. Yeah, it's strange. So we'll talk about that on Way Out There. The strange, the bizarre, the unusual. Next Friday, right here, 2 o'clock Central. 2 p.m. in the Central Time Zone, 3 East, noon Pacific on GJRB for Way Out There. Yeah, we do strange stuff on that program. And I'm going to be interviewing. I won't be interviewing. I got some clips from that one interview I told you about with Peter Kling. He is a prophecy expert. Apparently claims he was abducted by aliens and all this stuff. I kind of question some of that, but he claims to have seen the future, and it doesn't look bright. And a little piece of an interview on a recent Coast to Coast. Ed Daines, he's a remote viewer. This is a man I would love to have on my program. Ed Daines he's a remote viewer and talked about some of the predictions and some of the things that he had claimed to have seen in his remote viewing. Claiming that the Planet X is going to be our demise. Planet X. Now they said that this Planet X is visible to the right of the sun, and at sunset you can see it. Now they said to take a camera out and take a picture of the sunset. And I think I have a picture online, but I'm not sure if I have it or not. I know where it is. I have a picture I used to online of that, of the sunset. And there's a little dot just to the right. But whether it's Planet X or just photoshopping, or what do they call that? Photo where they doctor things up on Photoshop. Whether or not how real that is, but they're saying the Planet X is real. The Planet X, within or toward the end of this year, will be visible to everyone. This Planet X could cause a disaster and all this stuff. So we're going to get into a little bit of that. And maybe you have a few things you want to talk about. If you have a ghost story to pass along, you have something that is weird and bizarre, like that one story I had on the last Way Out There about the statue of Jimi Hendrix. Did I tell you about that? Remember that one? Yeah, the strange music that's emanating out of it. Voodoo, that one, Voodoo Child or whatever. Some of the Jimi Hendrix recordings that were coming out of it. So we'll talk about that and a whole lot more. All coming up on Way Out There next week, right here on GJRB Online on Spreaker. It's coming up to 4 o'clock in the Central Time Zone. And let's see if we can get into that. Where's that? Okay, I think it should be at the beginning somewhere, right? On the hour time zone. I have one. What did I do with it? Should be up here somewhere. Oh, here it is. Okay, here we go. Yeah, here we go. 4. Yeah. I'm Gary J. Russen. This is GJRB Online on Spreaker. It's 4 o'clock in the Central Time Zone, 5 in the East, and 2 Pacific. I'm Gary J. Russen, GJRB News on the Hour. Just a brief look at some of the news we're covering for you today. from the GJRB newsroom. And of course, that means it's time for a scroll through social media. We haven't done that yet this hour, so let's try to do that in this last hour of the Gary Russen program. Sounds good to me, right? Let's do that. Last hour of the Gary Russen program. And I thought, well, why don't we do this since we're in the midst of it? We're in the 50 minutes of non-stop talk. I'm going to do something here real quick. I have fun with this because I got to turn my reverb on. We're into 50 minutes. You know how they did back in the AM days, back when early FM, 7 in a row. So I thought we'd just do what I call non-stop talk. All right, you got Gary J. Russell. We were doing no breaks, no promos, just straightforward, unadulterated, non-stop, complete talk. That's what we do here. Just kind of on Fridays. Just freestyle, open lines, open phones, open everything in the last hour of the Gary Russen program. So we're doing non-stop talk. And this is where we do that. So I think what I'm going to do, because I'm way overdue for it, one of the favorite things I do on this program all the time here on GJRB is a thing where I go through all the social sites, Facebook, Twitter, Google+, all the sites, and do what I call, very simply,
now, let's scroll through social media.
That's what it is. That's what we go through the social media, Facebook, Twitter, Google+, while we're on the air live, and I look at postings from friends, from family, from things that people post all over the United States of America, and I put them and read them on the air, talk about them, and some of them are mostly from my news sources. Fox News, CBN, all over the United States, finding different things that we can find here, and we find news stories as we go on the air live, kind of like Fox does with their program, because this is the Gary Russen program on GJRB Online. This is the GJRB Online's original news talk program. And it looks like something going on live right now. President Donald Trump is speaking to the military mothers in the event at the White House right now. To every service member, mother, and spouse here today, I want to know that you have my complete and total support. Donald Trump, ladies and gentlemen.
Every day, new equipment is coming in. You've seen what's happening. Your spouses are talking about it. Everybody's talking about it. But you get the first glimpse. But we are getting very, very strong again. And we were on the depleted side, to put it mildly. And we're not going to be depleted for a very long period. I can tell you saw our new military budget. We broke it. We broke it. We broke open.
You have to wonder
budget.
about that one.
We're doing what we have to do. So thank you very much. As Commander-in-Chief of the United States, my supreme duty is to protect our citizens. And that means supporting our service men and women. That obligation begins the first day they put on the uniform and continues every day after, when they return to civilian life as veterans. And we are taking great care of our veterans. We've really stepped it up.
Support our troops, buddy. Yeah.
Big difference. I will make sure that our nation always takes care of our brave sailors, soldiers, airmen, Marines, and the members of the Coast Guard.
Yeah, here's to you, Brett.
Your devotion keeps us
he's in the Navy.
Very safe. I'll
Brett
also make
Nowak.
sure that our veterans receive, and this has been the thing that I've been working on just about as hard as anything, receive that first-class benefit that they haven't. It's been very, very bad what has been happening for years and years and years at the VA. And you're seeing and you're hearing what's going on now. Choice, we just signed, and you're going to be very, very happy. We're very proud of that program. David is doing a great job, and all of the folks over there are doing a really terrific job. So I think you're going to be very, very proud of that. To every military service member, mother, and spouse here today, I want you to know that you have my complete and total support. The White House, this administration, and this government stands fully behind you. As we celebrate Mother's Day this weekend, I had a great mother. She's looking down right now. I had a great mother. Mary. This is one of the many opportunities for us to thank the incredible military mothers who love and care for our nation's heroes, and they are heroes, so thank you very much. And the mothers are heroes, too. Thank you very much.
There you go. President Trump
It is your
is speaking
sacrifice that
to
protects our nation.
some people who, this afternoon, speaking to mothers across America, and fabulous that we have a president who will do that, because I don't think Obama would ever do that. Not in a million years, probably not in a million centuries. That man is a loser, okay? All right, coming up, we got more of the Gary Russen program on GJRB online on Spreaker, 6 minutes past 4 o'clock in the Central Time Zone. This is the Gary Russen program, and we're live across America, 2 to 5 Central Time on a Friday afternoon, emerging, doing a talk show, the Gary Russen program. And we talk about all kinds of stuff in the news, what's going on across America, and that's what I love doing here on the internet, the Gary Russen program, and of course other great talk shows as well. I'm going down the page a little bit, see what else I can find. In sports, that's not sports. Okay, that's something else. I was speaking of sports. Should really do something on that. Let's see what we can find here. Because I wanted to talk about a few things in sports. I'm going to go to Yahoo real quick. I'm going to dump into that for real quick. I haven't done a sports page yet, but I think what I'm going to do is there's a couple of stories I thought was interesting. So we're gonna do a quick sports, and I think I'll do a quick sports page while I've got the chance here, while we're doing a freestyle, and because I thought I'd do it a little bit here. Okay, I want to go into that. Here we go. All right, let's see. Okay, let's do it. Let's do that right now. Let's take
The GJRB Sports Page Update starts now.
Oh yeah, let's see what's going on in the world of sports. First of all, tonight, Chicago Cubs. I don't know, man. Their record's not good. They're like 17-17 now, aren't they? Something like that. Yeah, they're, you know who's coming up to first place, tied with first place, is I think the St. Louis Cardinals again. Yeah, they haven't been in first place for a while. Tonight, the Cubs play St. Louis. 7:15 game start. And that is going to be our 9-foot signal at 6:70 a.m. along with 6:70 to score Chicago, with a Cubs pregame show at 6:40. Cubs tonight against St. Louis. Other action, let's see. Detroit against Los Angeles Angels. That's a 9:07. Atlanta playing Miami. Seattle playing Toronto. Los Angeles Dodgers playing Colorado. And we have Oakland against Texas. All coming up. That's what? That yeah, okay. Interesting. A podium racing a car. Why would they do that? Okay, I'm going to go past it. That's an interesting video. All right. Let's see what else is new. In sports. I'm going to go to my Yahoo real quick here where I had it before. And see if I find my sports. Oh, that stupid thing went out again. I didn't have it. Okay, let me see if I can get it. I'm going to plug that in. Because for some reason, every time I touch something, the computer, the little tablet goes out. But that's some of the games going on tonight in the National League. And let's see, who else is playing ball today? I'm going to go down the page. Let's just do that. I'm going to go down the page here because we're doing scroll through social media, see if we can find some sports stories. Because I haven't really checked that out. As soon as I get my rank, I might be able to do something with that. Right now, though, I think I'm just lost without my paper in front of me, with all my news stories that I want to do in sports. It's just like I can't do sports at all. Really can't, because do sports I have to have my stories right in front of me, or else I really can't do it. But that's some of the games going on in the National and American League tonight. So I'm going to go down and see, maybe I can find a few stories. Sports. I know I had one on here I wanted to talk about. I think it was about the Steelers, but I'm not sure. Where did I see that? Where did I see that? Steelers, Pittsburgh Steelers. Where is that? Oh my goodness. Senator, okay. I can't find it. All right. Okay, we did that one. Okay. All right, urgent gray death. I want to read that one. That's interesting. Oh, yeah, I want to mention this a little later on here. Tim Allen, did you know that show is getting canceled by ABC? Last Man Standing is going off the air, and some say that because the show is conservative and about a conservative family, that's the reason why that show is going off the air. And that they don't like the views that is pointed on that show. Okay, here it is. The Pittsburgh Steelers, James Conner, is officially the member of the Pittsburgh Steelers. A former Pitt player. He played for the University of Pittsburgh. He's a running back, and he has overcome cancer. He signed for a 4-year deal with the Steelers yesterday, and Pittsburgh selected Conner as the 3rd-round draft pick last month. Conner was set Atlantic Coast Conference records for total touchdowns, 56 rushing touchdowns, 52, and he wears the number 30 for the Steelers. So I'm going to be watching him this year when the Steelers are on national television. Conner, he looks like he'd be a really good player. He has he'll be starting off with the Pittsburgh Steelers this fall. So there we go. Gary J here on GJRB Online, here on Spreaker, across America and around the world. I thought, Rachel, I thought you were on the air. Yeah, I don't see you're on. Looking at your site, if you were doing a live, you would have your little live red with that little that little thing going across, and I'm not seeing that on your site. So obviously you are not live right now. Okay. All right, let me see here. I'm going to go to... thank you for calling today. I think that was fun. That was fun. Here's the story. Your ABC canceled Tim Allen's program Last Man Standing. After I don't know how many years on the air, they canceled it. We'll talk about that coming up next hour. Last half of the show. And we'll talk more about your weather on the 5s. I'm going to try to fix that problem. And we're going to take a local break here on our 9-foot FM, Talk FM 108, KGRZ LP FM at 107.9 megahertz at the end of the dial. The best in local talk, Talk FM 108. And we're going to take a break and return here in just a little bit after we take a program break. So stay with me. Got more great talk coming your way. Got a lot more great stuff going as we wrap up the Gary Russen program this afternoon on Freestyle Friday. That means anything goes and can go, and it has already gone. Because we had a caller on the program for the first time since I've done this program. Thank you, Rachel, for that call. And it was fun having someone on here to talk to on the air. And made it more interesting, wasn't it? Made it more fun. So we're going to have her on quite often as a regular here on GJRB. And I'm going to be going on her program on a number of occasions as well. So that's going to be happening. And then we'll record some of that too. I'm sure she won't care if I record me on her show to play on this one from time to time. So that is what we're going to do. I'm going to be right back. Got more of this program coming up, more of the Gary Russen program as we wrap up This is the Gary Russen program for today here on GJRB Online. So hang in.